Hey there, second graders. Today we're going to be talking about space in artwork. And I'm not talking about outer space. There is something called positive space. When you add marker or paint or crayons to a piece of paper, like I added marker here, the heart is positive space. I added to create that so you could see it. And then there is also something called negative space. When you take away, when you cut out with the scissors or you leave an area blank, here I left the heart shape without any coloring. I left it blank, or I took away any marker from that area. And this is called negative space. So your picture today is going to use positive and negative space. I have a black background paper. You could certainly use white, and you could really use any paper to make your stencils today. I happen to have some cardboard from the little muffins my son has been eating, so I'm going to use that. I would like there to be a butterfly shape, and you notice I folded my cardboard in half because I want to get a full butterfly when I cut this out. So there's half its head, the upper wing, the lower wing, the bottom of its body. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. And again, regular paper will work just fine for this. I like the cardboard because it gives me a little bit sturdier stencil. So now I have a butterfly shaped stencil. It really could be any shape. I'm setting it down. Because I'm working on black paper, I'm using these kind of special Crayola-like crayons. But if you're on white paper, regular crayon or marker is going to work just fine. I'm going to choose 3 or 4 colors, and I'm going to color from the edge of my stencil onto my paper, going a little ways out. So you'll notice my one hand is going to stay holding that stencil in the same place. I can't be scooting it around. I want some blue down here. Whoop. And after I said don't scoot it around, I scooted mine around on accident. I'm going to take a purple right off the edge. And up here, I'm going to take one more color, and then I'm guessing some of you already know what's going to happen when I pull this stencil off the paper. I want to make sure I get all the spots I haven't done yet. When I pull that off, I'm left with the negative space, or the hole that was left blank in a butterfly shape on my paper. I'm going to be cutting out a couple other stencils, a heart shape and then kind of a circle shape, because I'm going to be adding some, I guess, flowers or other details to this picture. I'm going to go into time lapse so that goes a little bit faster. So now I've made negative space here, 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 and here. I'm going to go in and add some positive space where I'm adding to this picture to finish it off. So I actually had the intention of these circles kind of becoming flowers. So I'm going to have a stem here. I'm adding positive space, some leaves here. And this is going to be a daisy. So I'm adding the petals around that open negative space. I'm going to do that down here as well. I think I definitely want my butterfly to have some antenna. I'm just going to add some stripes here and one line on the side to just kind of suggest the butterfly's body. Now I think I'm going to make it look like it was flying with a little dotted line. And I had my hearts here in the background. I'm just going to add some kind of swirls and squiggles there. So the stencils you make today could be any shape. You could have negative space dinosaurs, robots, hearts, flowers, butterflies. When you're leaving that empty hole in the middle, that's your negative space you took away or you left it blank. When you then add to your picture, like I did with my petals, my leaves, the inside of the butterfly's body, that's positive space. I added craypaw or marker. So I'd love to see what creations you make. If you decide to show me those, you need to put them in the second slide of the response template after you answer one question about positive and negative space. I hope you have fun, and I'll talk to you next time.